Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to C Summit 6. No, never mind. Welcome back to China Summit 6. I am Luminous. I'm joined by Aosin Dota as we're bringing you guys an upper bracket match between LGD and EHOME. Both of these teams have not lost their matches yet, so we're expecting some good, close Dota. Steven, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. You had me confused for a second. I thought we were doing China, and then you were like, C Dota. It's like, what?
It's okay, I confuse teams and players a lot, so hopefully that will be the last confusion. How was your trip to Vegas, man?
I mean, it was fine, you know. I don't really mind the drive too much nowadays, but it was pretty good.
It's only a 4-hour drive.
Didn't lose any money.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's the important thing. All right, so I guess we'll turn to our attention today. Have you seen the new patch?
Dude, I'm so bad with these things. Fill me in.
A couple of heroes got nerfed. Kunga, OD, Oracle, Omni Knight, Arc Warden.
I'm gonna pull this up really quickly.
Yeah,
This
you
sounds
should.
important.
Yeah, it does sound important. I think Nyx got a nerf as well. His ultimate scepter, the burrow time in now is 1.5 seconds instead of 1 second. It's a pretty big deal. Although you don't actually get to ag scepter every game, so maybe not the biggest deal. Alright, we're going to start things up with a Ogre Magi on the side of LGD and a Shadow Demon. So two supports right from the get-go. And I gotta say, these two support don't offer that much lockdown. So if EHOME wants to pick up a Slark or a Storm or a Timber, it could give LGD a little bit of trouble.
They're both really good right now, though. I mean, Ogre's been pretty popular, and I mean, you know about Shadow Demon already. Shadow Demon's pretty much in every single game right now.
Didn't Shadow Demon also get a nerf? I should pull up the change log too. Let's see.
I'm taking a look. Slowly going through everything right now.
So you play Dota today, right? But I guess you haven't just felt the change that much.
Yeah, I mean, it just felt like really small things. Okay, this is the biggest one though that I noticed was the Phantom Assassin nerf.
Yeah.
Again. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. This one I definitely noticed. I was like, why is this guy daggering me? And then I realized, oh shit,
He can't.
500 range. Yeah, 500 range, level 1. Okay.
Well, I think it more so kills support PA than carry PA, because carry PA gets to 7 pretty fast anyway, so it's not...
Right, yeah. It just nerfed the support PA.
Yeah.
She needs a level 3 before she can make it a little easier on herself.
And that's a problem for a support to get to level 3, because that shit ain't guaranteed, yo.
Oh, I like this one. Flame Break no longer knockbacks and interrupts.
Yeah, so
Alright.
a lot of people
That's
say...
actually that's a huge nerf, actually.
You want to start the debate right here? Whether that's a huge nerf or not?
I think it's a pretty big nerf. I think the hero itself is still very good, but I think it's a pretty big nerf.
Okay. I mean, I agree with totally everything you said. In fact, yesterday we saw, I think, Eternal Envy's team, MP, he was teleporting out as a Huskar, and then Batrider, Flame Break.
Okay.
Nothing happened. And then he ported out, so. But in terms of, apart from Teleport Scroll, there's actually not that many channel spells in Pro Dota, right? I think the one that I could think that happens a lot between game is Elder Titan with his channeling his Stomp. And maybe Kato Illuminate.
Witch Doctor?
But how often
I've seen
do you
the
see...
Witch Doctor. I've seen Witch Doctor every now and then.
Okay. Yeah. But that's what I mean. It's pretty rare, right?
Yeah,
So
it's pretty rare.
I think that...
But I mean, the TP thing alone is already...
No, yeah, that's a big thing. That's a big thing. No doubt about it. But I was thinking that only affects Batrider when he's going for like 2 kills in a row. Because a lot of times, you know how you lasso for the first kill and then you chase after the other guy says, okay, I got to TP out. And then you flame break to kill the other one too. So you don't get the double kill potential, but Batrider...
There's more incentive for Yules now.
Oh, for Batrider. Okay, interesting.
Yeah. I mean, people kind of did buy it, like situationally, right? They kind of bought it. Now it's more than ever situational, because you don't have a flame break to rely on for disabling stuff.
That's very interesting, because I think Yules used to be actually an item when the cast range wasn't shit. Now, I don't know. Anyways,
yeah, that's true.
We got a draft on the way.
Oh, that's true. Sorry. I mean, okay, the thing about the draft is that it's like, I haven't been keeping up too much with some of the Chinese games, but a lot of this stuff is
standard.
I would say pretty much standard. right? A lot of these picks.
Yep. Well, there are a couple of meta heroes that got nerfed. Ooh, this is not standard.
All right, this is not standard.
Yeah.
Let's take a moment to analyze this.
Is this mid?
I think it's support. I'm gonna go and say that this is a Lanem support.
Actually, it is a support. Chinese pubs used to actually favor Pugna support quite a bit. And for the reason that it's so punishing as a support, that you have a support Pugna when you win fights, because you get to push towers. We saw yesterday Zhao was picking Enigma support, and a lot of us was thinking, oh, it's about the black hole, but it really wasn't. You come into the lane, you gank with Malefice, and then you push. And I imagine it's going to be pretty much the same thing here for the Pugna.
Yeah, I mean, I like it because they have Nyx, Timber, and Rubik. No one's gonna be hitting towers. At least you have a Pugna now.
Yeah, and the mana burn, dude. Look at how much mana burn there is.
Yeah, OD can't freely, right-click people with Arcane Orb.
Right. So people have theory crafted that Pugna is quote unquote a counter to OD or something that annoys him. How do you feel that these two kind of match up?
I don't think it's. It definitely hurts OD, but I wouldn't say it's like one of the great counters. I think if anything, Nyx is a better counter for OD. Pugna is just kind of like a side thing. It definitely helps them that they have Ogre and Shadow Demon.
Wouldn't you say that during team fights he's orbing every attack? That zaps him pretty hard. And then Astral, that's also 170 mana, or is it 180 cost spell, so that also zaps him.
That's only if okay. All right, something is happening here.
That's a push strat.
That's a push strat.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
I guess
I like it.
I guess the point that you're making is like it hurts him, but not like it hurts like a Lina mid or a Lion or something like that, right?
No, I mean I just like it's definitely effective against him. It's just not as effective as a Nyx Assassin.
Okay. Well, they got both. So
for OD. Yeah. I mean, the bigger thing is with this kind of lineup, I'm pretty sure you're kind of forced to get a BKB at some point, and that kind of just negates both of them. But once his BK runs out, then he's like pretty effective again.
Sure.
But now they have a lone druid. I think this is actually might be a mid druid. Maybe.
Yeah, I see it. I mean, lone druid is quote unquote one of the lane counters to OD.
For OD.
Yeah. It's Razor. It's lone druid. Some people theory craft Kunkka, but so we're gonna have a safe lane Timber, off lane Nyx with the Rubik and Pugna. The problem with me with this lineup is Rubik and Pugna aren't exactly the best laning supports. They're very, very squishy. I feel like Ogre, especially Ogre plus Slardar, gets to kind of bully them around a bit. Ooh, and now there is a warrior.
That's the okay. All right, Sylar's playing
Pugna. I don't know about this.
Support Nyx and Rubik, carry Pugna. This has to be Druid mid still.
Yeah, off lane
Timber.
Timber.
Gotta be Timber. Maybe they might just off tri lane with Pugna.
Actually, Timber in the off lane against Ursa is not a good matchup, right?
Definitely not. I don't think you want to put your Timber Saw in the off lane against Ogre, Shadow Demon, and Ursa.
Yeah.
If anything, you want him to match up against that Slardar, if possible.
This is a super weird game. I'm super happy that I'm casting it because it's just totally different, at least from the standard Chinese stuff. Okay, so Pugna carry, you just go mech, right? Or is there some other build?
We're just gonna have to see what they decide on doing.
Okay. I would say that if you get a good snowball early, a Rod of Atos would be pretty good against this lineup. But once the Blink comes online, then the Atos loses a lot of value as well. No, Bear just ports up top. I guess that's probably better.
It's Old 11. Old 11's playing it. Yeah, I mean, he is the offlane player. All right.
Okay, he's dropping out a couple wards. Got Sentry and Observers.
Actually, wait, is he the offlane player? I honestly always forget because Old Chicken and Old 11, I always mix them up.
Yeah, I do too.
He is the offlane player, right?
Well, he wasn't at one point, but I think he is now. So
okay.
Yeah, Old Chicken does have a Quelling Blade and Share Tango, so
then he's mid then. Okay, yeah. He's mid. Man, we got all of this wrong. Go us. Actually, no. I'll save you, FaZe. I got it all wrong. You didn't really make.
No, I agree with you. I thought it was support Pugna too. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, wait, hold that thought.
All right, M99's.
Have a fight.
There's a disruption. Can Justin get into position for a stomp? But he's got boot first. Sylar does, so he's gonna be absolutely fine. Impale is gonna miss. But that's going to be the smoke breaking. They did get a couple of deep wards, so it's not all for loss, especially this one blocking the pole camp. Lanham. Lift is on CD. And that shall be it. You know the best co-caster. Yeah.
I like how you say CD instead of cooldown. It's like, you know, they're just one syllable. Wait, what were you saying? You were about to talk shit?
No, I said the best co-caster is the one that helps the main caster save face, man. Well done, sir.
Okay. Yeah, you're welcome. I got you.
Yeah. Sylar's zone. Is Sylar going up top now? He's just like walking down
so.
on me.
Yeah, see. They want the matchup.
Okay, okay.
And then you have a dual lane bottom that's going to own him.
Own who? The bear or gets owned? I think the bear gets owned.
Yeah, the bear gets owned by this dual lane. If he doesn't get help. Okay, they're dual laning. All right. Yeah, they're good. He's fine.
All right, so Sylar on the Pugna plus Olanum on Rubik against this lane. I figure that if you get disrupted, you're dead, or ignited, you're dead. I don't think even Banish will save you. When I say Banish, I meant Decryptify. Yeah, because this is gonna
be enough.
Look, like Ogre just runs at you.
I think the lift is more than enough, and Sylar. You know, I thought Pugna had more base damage than 50, but he needs a couple of levels. I know his int game's insane.
What is it, like close to 4, I want to say?
It's like 4 or something. Or you can see it from here. 4.5.
There you go. No, points gained per level. Oh, it's 4.5. It's 4.5? That's insane. 4.5. Is that the highest?
It's like the highest
in the whole game.
In the game, for anyone.
Yeah. I think maybe Treen is number 2 with strength. Or was it Doom? One of those beefy heroes.
This is the kind of trivia that no one ever knows about, dude.
We should. I used to have a trivia show. Those were the days, dude.
What? How can you have a trivia show if you don't know anything?
I do know stuff. Come on. Give me some credit. I mean, the information I know gets outdated very quickly because patches get changed, I don't get notified, and then it's like, oh, that used to be true.
Look, they're fine at top. This double range, how do you beat it with double melee? It's really difficult. Especially
with the Pugna with 375 movement speed, right? He just gets to walk around. But here comes the Ignite. I really like Landham's position.
Nothing happens.
He just stays really far back and make sure that he's not the one getting targeted. Because as long as he doesn't get targeted, he will have lift, like you say, to help out his core.
Yeah.
It's kind of a very different outlook in terms of what you want as a laning support. Laning support, normally you want to be up in the front zoning, right? But I guess this one is a little bit different.
Yeah, that's just the nature of the Ursa. You definitely don't want to be up there with the Ursa. That Ursa is just going to maul you to death.
Yeah. So I guess the goal of this lineup, this lane up top is just to get farmed. They're not looking to really get kills. Maybe
it pressures the Ursa a bit. It definitely pressures the Ursa a bit, I think.
He's got decent CS. But yeah, it's not going to be like, phase Mask of Death Link by 10 minutes or anything like that.
Yeah. It's not free farm, at least.
Okay.
It also locks down their supports, sort of. Like, their supports can't really leave their lanes.
Okay, so...
Looks like Garter's rotating up top, though. Oh, hold that thought. XE, is he gonna get...
Blast? Yo,
yes, he is.
So much damage. No point into the ward just yet. I guess he'll get it at level 4. He might actually max Decryptify. I feel like Decryptify is quite good this game. Against so many melee heroes.
Alright, wait. He's level 4. Let's see. You want the ward.
Ah, okay.
I don't think you put it in.
I mean, we'll see exactly how good ward is this game. Ward is also very good. It has the added synergy this game between the bear, right? Normally you could just run in and kill the ward, but Savage Roar is a spell to quote unquote protect the ward.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I would prefer something else, like, a Coddle Blinding Light, but Savage Roar is okay.
Yeah. Alright, so you're definitely a lone druid player in the past. You spammed it in the pub games. Tell me about the timing of this hero. What you're looking to accomplish, and at what stage of the game?
Thought.
Ah, he's dead.
Oh god.
Savage Roar?
No, wait. He's got Savage Roar.
Savage Roar. Walk it off. Lanham's gonna be there. Are they gonna turn things around? Impale's gonna be there as well. They're gonna focus on M99, and M99 is gonna go down. What a turn around! None of that picnic Savage Roar. Wait for the slaughter, because that's the only one that's the killer.
Yep. Well played by him. He recognizes that that's the only one that's going to be threatening.
And Landom's here is going to fight for a rune here. XZ's not going to get the bounty. In fact, they don't have mana for Impale. And that'll be it. They're going to drive him away. Gotta say, this Rubik is having significant game impact early on. Despite being a Rubik.
2 assists. Protecting every lane.
Alright, so...
almost like he's good at Dota.
So you were talking about Lone Druid.
I mean, Lone Druid is like a really, really strong one-on-one laner.
Okay.
Like right now, Slardar just cannot do anything against him because he has that threat of the root. And there it is, he's rooted. He might actually die here. Yeah, I think he's dead.
Needs one more. Sprint's gonna get him out of there.
Hold that thought.
Bear, go, bear, go! One more. Alright, this is the most unexciting chase ever. Just like walking in a straight line.
Wait, he's still going for it.
Alright, he missed like 4 CS going for that kill. Eternal Envy out there somewhere shaking his head.
No. Everything that he missed out, Garter is getting it.
Oh, that efficiency. Okay. No, so what about the timing of this hero? Is this going to be a Midas kind of Maelstrom kind of game? It feels like with the team.
No. I think you want to get... You still always want to get that Radiance if you can, especially in this kind of position.
Mid lane looks like we're going to see the Decrepify Blast against XZ, and boom! Nice Bloodlust, bro, as the ward zaps him down. You always feel a little silly when you die to the ward like that.
Just because of how it looks?
No, it's like, you have the icon on you. You know you shouldn't be casting it, but you die to it. It's like,
okay.
You know, sometimes like you're playing a hero that could like block or dodge assassinate, but you just die to it because you're not paying attention. It's the same feeling.
Okay.
So you said this is a Radiance game because of what?
Because of the position he's been playing. He's been safe lane trying to 1v1 that Slardar. His farm is going to be pretty good.
Okay.
Well, he's not doing too well right now. But...
Educate me a bit on the difference of like Radiance versus Maelstrom, and maybe in what case you want to go for one over the other.
That's kind of a tough one. I feel like the Maelstrom build is just more reliable when it comes to later for the AoE damage. It's just a lot more than a Radiance would offer you because you do build into that Mjolnir.
Right.
Radiance just is way better for farming because you don't have to be there.
Okay. And split pushing as well, which is definitely a part of a game plan if the main pushing plan does not work out.
I mean, you can split push with the Mjolnir as well, but you have to get the Mjolnir, which is not something you want to go for directly if you build into that Maelstrom. Because normally when you go the Maelstrom route, you want to build AC afterwards.
Alright, so Sylar has picked up an Aether Lens, not mech, not the pushing build that we were expecting. I'm not sure whether you ever had the pleasure of playing Pugna with Aether Lens, but it is sweet. Like, your cast range, that cast range increase is so critical, especially casting Decrepify. And also, you can now hide wards into trees as well. Just sitting on the bottom lane, it's gonna get blown the heck up. Nice spike here by Garter to secure the kill. But yeah, as I was saying, you could now use your extra range of your Nether Ward. You could like place it in the middle of the clumps of trees, and there's nothing the enemy could do about it. So,
okay. I mean, I never played Aether Lens Pugna, so I'll just have to take your word for it.
Top lane, Ame's gonna come right in, but Savage Roar.
Oh, he's trying to kill that bear.
No, resummon here by 11. I gotta say, I'm not really impressed with this last pick. Solo kill. Oh, Chicken is gonna die, but no! Pugna comes in with a Decrepify! Sylar.
Right, I can respect this Pugna pick. Sylar is doing so much on this Pugna. He's 3-0 already.
How good is Decrepify this game? Good against Ursa, good against OD. I mean, both of them just right click. But
I think I figured it out. This is the play. The Decrepify Mana Burn. Oh, he just solo killed Shadow Demon.
Against OD, right?
Yeah, you just Decrepify and Mana Burn. It does like 1,000 damage later.
Garter, you're in a lot of trouble. Maybe the creeps will help him out a bit. Ame's gonna phase through, but this is gonna be a chakram. Earthshock is gonna hit. Garter needs to keep on running, and Ame's still on the chase. He's got the Aegis. He pops his ult. That's really kind of going all in there. It looks like there is not going to be any TP support. Ame will walk back out. Ame, a very aggressive player for LGD. So unsurprisingly to see him make that move.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of his games. I think we casted a couple of his games, right? He was playing Slark or something like that.
Yeah. Okay, so we do see the Hood first build again from Timbersaw. I think when you're running a pushing strat, it justifies it a little bit better, but I'm not a fan of this item build.
I don't think I am either. It feels so hard to play when you just don't have any mana.
Right. Especially in this game. What exactly are you getting the Hood for? I mean, the Hood saved him from that previous OD dive, so there's that, but...
I guess you're right. I feel like it is a little underwhelming too, huh? It's just Astral Imprisonment, and then you have the Ogre, a couple of Ogre spells. I mean, normally Ogre doesn't even play that kind of heavy magic burst build. You just max out Bloodlust after your Ignite.
He's getting a precautionary Hood, just in case I like to Decryptify him by accident, and then the AoE comes, you know?
Oh, okay.
Gotta make sure you don't get wrecked. Silence going straight Axe. I mean, this is not the... I think generally when Pugna goes for like the supportive build, like the mech into the aura pushing item, and if you don't get those push off, he falls off super fast. But with this particular build, he's gonna be a factor throughout the whole game. Having 0-second cooldown on your life drain is a pretty big deal, especially against these, you know, melee heroes.
I mean that life drain, if you're just casting it nonstop, that thing does so much damage.
Yeah, and Jasing's gonna feel it right now. Lift, Decryptify, blast into a life drain. Jasing be dead. I haven't seen a Slaughter die so quickly at this stage of the game, but man, this hero can nuke.
Dude, he hit sprint too. You're gonna die even faster.
Wait, they never touched Pugna after they added the mechanic that lets you do more damage, right?
I don't think so. I mean, it's definitely, you know, it's gonna affect it, but it's not gonna be that much. Well, it's 16 points for 1%, so it's gonna be up to like 6 or 7% later on. So it stacks on top of your Aether Lens, like the old one, I think.
Yeah, I mean, normally you say that for most other in-hero, but 4.5 in-game per level. That adds quite quickly.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's fair. Every 4 levels you get 1% and some.
And he's playing a core, so he is gonna get levels. He's probably gonna get more in items as well. So I don't know, man. Maybe Pugna is a new deal that none of us is paying attention to.
I like it.
I'm gassed up to play Pugna support in my pup games now.
What? Not carry?
You know, come on. I can't last it. although with the blast, I probably can get away with it. We shall see.
Oh, I lied about Ogre's build. He's not doing that usual build that we see all the time.
What's the usual
where
build?
They max Ignite and then they max Ignite or they max Bloodlust first.
Right.
Like he's got 2-1-2. I haven't seen this in a while.
I wonder if it's because he needs to set up stuns for his Ursa. Because Slaughter right now cannot be dependent upon.
But I mean, the stun's the same all around. It's just the damage increases.
Oh, you're right. Huh. So I guess then with this build, you want to get multicast as well, right?
Yeah, you're just going for the burst damage.
Okay. Interesting. Looks like the bear went down top lane. The hero ported out just fine. But...
He did go Midas, by the way.
Yeah, you go Midas Radiance, right? Isn't that the standard build?
Yeah. So I mean, sometimes people opt to not get it, but I definitely prefer the Midas. I mean, look at him; he's level 11 already.
Yep. Well, meanwhile, we're gonna have that tower sieging happening here. Guaranteed by Pugna. The problem with this particular build is that you don't have any mana regen at all, so he needs to base pretty frequently.
I mean, pretty much whenever I play Pugna, I pretty much just always get Soul Ring because I can definitely feel that lack of mana every time I play.
Right.
Arcane Boost is definitely not enough. You blast so often.
Oh, speaking of which, the Aether Lens helped you blast so much safer as well. Cause...
Yeah, I was just watching that. I was like, can he actually hit that tower without even being in tower range? And it looks like he could.
Yep. I mean, it's look, agility heroes get Dragon Lance, and hero get Aether Lens. I guess Strength hero get no, they also get Dragon Lance, right?
They also get Dragon Lance.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna see Garter coming around. How do you feel about support Nyx overall? I think I asked you this before. Oh, looks like he is gonna get hit, and then now Astro. I don't think he should die here. He does have Spike. He'll Spike immediately, walk outside of that sentry range, and he'll be fine. But EHOME still on the push.
I think Nick's support is okay, but you have to be able to get something for him. And if you have like weak lane setups at the start, and you just lose all your lanes, it's just so hard for him to catch up.
Right. So in this case, he was able to 2-1-2, just passively got some experience with the lone druid, and then start moving around. Right.
Yeah. I mean, they're giving him so much space as well, so he's definitely fine.
Right. It might look a little bit strange that LGD is not defending any of these towers. It's more because they can't. They really need that Slaughter blink, and until we get it, you know, Psylocke could feel free to walk up the tower and do as he pleases.
Yep. I mean, he's almost there though, so they have to be kind of careful. But they've done a decent amount of damage. They already got 3 of the tier 1s, and the top tier 2 is at 381 life already.
Yep. I like the fact that Pugna got that Staff of Wizardry. Stack more of that in.
Yeah.
For that blast.
Who cares about living?
Yeah. I mean, so far he hasn't even came close to dying, so he's good.
He's 700 off of his scepter, dude. I just want to start seeing him draining the shit out of everyone in a team fight.
Or start healing, you know? There's that too.
Start healing.
Not exactly sure who he's gonna heal because he has like 900 HP right now.
All I can tell you is that, in my experience, watching Pugna in pubs, it has always been a disaster when he's tried to heal some of his own teammates.
Yeah, sometimes you see like a Reddit play, you know, like a Spectre's being chased by 4, you just keep healing him, and then dispersion kills. But yeah, Lanham getting some farm up top, but here comes the gank party. He's got to be careful. Ame, I believe he has blink. Blink stun, blink clap. Okay.
Oh, man.
I'm not sure whether it's worth it to debut your double blinks for a Rubik support, but I look hella good there.
I think it's fine. I mean, they get a tower out of this too. It's definitely not just for the Rubik, because they're all set up here. There's no one is gonna TP in to defend this.
Okay. All right. What do you think about Ame going BKB this early, this fast, over Axe?
I think he definitely needs it this game. I mean, look at their lineup. You can use it for so many different things. You can ignore the Pugna, ignore the Nyx, ignore the Rubik, ignore the Timbersaw. You're ignoring 4 heroes with that one item.
Yep.
So I think it's totally fine, as long as they definitely get something out of it.
Demonic Purge will come out, and it's hard for them to fight into that ward, but looks like the Radiant team will retreat. The ward will get claimed, but not before draining some of that mana from Ursa. Nope, the ward's still good. Yeah, I agree. I think BKB is much better as well, because it doesn't matter, you could break yourself out of stun. There's more stuns waiting for you. And Decryptify, so.
They have a lot of different ways to kite him, so they don't have to be afraid of him if he doesn't have BKB.
Was Ursa the overall final pick? Because I don't think it was a good pick, honestly.
Yeah. It was the final pick.
Okay.
I think they just picked it because they got the last pick, and Ursa's pretty good against LD and also Timbersaw.
Really? I feel like both these heroes, at least in the laning stage, I agree that Ursa's quite good against Timber, but once you could survive the burst, Chakram's quite good against him, Savage Roar's quite good against him. I don't know.
I mean, even if you can't deal with the Timbersaw, you have an OD to deal with him, so that's okay.
Okay.
He has a lot of help going his way when he needs to catch people, and even if he can't catch people, he can pretty much instantly kill the Nyx or potentially even the Lone Druid later on.
All right.
Just by himself if you get Abyssal.
We've got a smoke and coming from EHOME. Aghanim Scepters is already finished up. Haste Starlar. I mean, he's already moving fast. I'm going to quickly check what is this damage amplification. 10.3%. Not bad.
All right. That's actually pretty significant.
Yeah, and then
he does have Aether Lens, so.
Yep.
So just from stats alone, that's what, 5.3%? It's quite a bit.
And then he has Decryptify on top of that. I don't want to sit here and do the math, but it's a lot. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm not going to crunch that either. I don't think I can do it that quickly.
Right, BKB's up. That's the big item that LGD's waiting for. In terms of defense, they still have a RNG root. They still have Decryptify. But EHOME looks like they're going to bring the fight to the tier 2. Keep in mind the top tier 2 is super low as well. Looks like Relic was the build here for 011. We haven't really talked about once the Radiant's finished. These Blink Dagger is going to be in trouble as well.
They went double BKB. LGD want to fight early.
Okay. They kind of have to, right? Because EHOME's knocking on your front door soon.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, Bear was ported home to pick up the Radiance. So LGD fight now with the smoke. This is like really desperate BKB timing because maybe he has opted for not even finishing the Hurricane Pike, which is such a common build-up on ODs. All right, Ahmed's gonna wait.
Find anything with this?
Well, Bear is gonna burn some mana here, or sorry, burn an infused raindrop charge. They could go for Roche, but the Bear is gonna scout them out. They're gonna just kill the Bear.
They're just gonna kill the Bear
and then go for Roche. Okay. Well, Bear does have a resummon, I believe.
All right, they're not scared to fight with their double BKB. Let's see if this is the right choice.
Okay, Bloodstone got picked up as well. Bear will get resummoned. It's going to be the only life. They're going to focus on Roche, and Roche is dying super fast. Chakram's going to fly in. I do believe Ursa's going to get the Aegis. And now Garda in the middle of everything. He's spiking, but the BKB just melts the spider. And now
they're going to kill the Bear.
Okay, the second Bear is going to go down, but no, Savage Roar is going to keep him in place. Ahmed's going to have to run away, and I do believe the Radiance Burn is going to take down the Aegis. They do now lift up maybe on the backline. Maybe he's going to Astral himself. The wards doing quite a bit of damage. Old Chicken's going to come around. Chakram, not necessarily there, but they do kill him. Ahmed popping his ult and BKB, and I don't think these BKBs are enough to win a team fight. Here comes Old Chicken, really low in terms of mana. It looks like they won't be able to chase. I wasn't actually watching Sylar in that team fight. Was he able to do a lot?
He and Timbersaw chased off the Slardar and killed them themselves.
Okay. While
the rest of the team was just kiting everyone else. I mean, this looks pretty damn scary for LGD. They went for that early fighting build, double BKB, and they lost. With Aegis. What do you feel?
Well, BKBs are now on cooldown because they're 10-second BKBs, and this team pushes fast. This is the timing that you want to hit, right? With this lineup. 20 minutes in, start hitting tier 3.
And, like, you know, even if they don't get the tower here.
Ooh, that was a misplay here. And Ame gonna get life drain. He's gonna be dead. The Bear still okay thanks to the LD Astral. Defensive Disrupt's gonna come through. They're gonna try to kill the Bear again. Sylar comes in with a blast. They will kill the Bear.
Alright, they got it back. They got it back. They got the Bear.
I mean, they got a Ursa buyback, so it's all good.
Wantum's still Astral. He was just saving the Bear over and over again.
Oh, that was Lanham's Astral. Sorry, I thought it was OD that
Astral.
Okay, I was like, man, bad OD play, but great Rubik play. Might be. Alright. It feels like Garda this game is, I don't know, once those BKB comes out and you're playing support next year, like, well, I guess I just sit back and do not much of anything.
I mean, that's fine. He has his time, or he will have his time, once those BKBs start going out.
Yeah.
Alright, they're desperate. They need something. This is a huge pick if they can kill off the Syllabear.
The Bear was resummoned recently, right? Ooh, just saying, please! He also revealed himself to her creeps. Now the Bear will come through. Is he gonna just blind Savage Roar? He just pour it out. That was...
Oh man, that is so bad for them.
Was it nighttime? No, it wasn't, right? That was just a misplay.
Yeah, it is nighttime.
Is it? Oh, it is
it's nighttime. His smoke broke. He just made a guess.
Yeah. I still remember the time where I was talking to Jackie. He says, it is so dumb to go for a nighttime smoke gank. Precisely for the reason that we just saw. Your smoke breaks, you don't see them. But you kind of have to go because you assume they might see you. And then gank fails. You feel sad. Smoke hits the dumpster.
I mean, a lot of the time, these players are so good with realizing where they could be when their smoke breaks.
Mm-hmm.
They just go. Oh, hold that thought.
Garter, mid lane, spike, stun. Chakram's gonna come through and bam, he's dead. M99, I think he was in disrupt range, but well, he will find the disruption now and run back. But with OD dead,
oh man,
here they come. They need some sort of.
He does have buyback.
Yeah, but
I don't know if you want.
Ursa also bought back in the previous fight, and great.
The nice thing about EHOME too is that they're not too pressured to do anything right now. They can just hit it a couple times and leave if they wanted to.
Yeah, this is not one of those suicidal push, right? It's like,
yeah, I mean, look at him. He just blasts a couple times. Building's like dead.
Yeah. Well, Glyph is gonna get forced out. Ward's on the low ground. Come on, you can place it in a better position than that.
Dude, that Nether Blast does so much damage.
I'm talking about a spell amplification. You say it's not a thing. It is a thing. Oh, chicken in the front line. He's got that hood. He's tanky. Nice multicast. Oh, this is hard to tank. Decryptify, but okay, nice Astro. I'm not sure.
It doesn't work. I think he ends up with a tree. Still. Just kidding.
No. On the back line, though, Garter comes in. BKB shreds him apart.
All right, they need to get out.
All right, Bear's going to get focused. Multicast going on him right now, and Bear's running right back into BKBs are running out. There's a buyback on Garter. On the right side, the LGD.
Oh, they want to take the racks. They're confident in taking racks.
Signer now blast hits 2 buildings at once. Look at that strong synergy. Or not even synergy, it's just a nice quality of life. These buildings are dying fast, dude. What you gonna do? Okay, Jasin comes in, loses a quarter of his HP. Oh, chicken in the front line.
Has to be careful.
But Lanham's Astro him. Okay. Life drain. Oh my god, Ahmed trying to survive. He pops his ultimate. 80%.
There's no buyback. I think he's dead.
He's dead. Blast, bang. Sylar is on a mega kill streak. They're focusing on old chicken, but he's so tanky. Why is he so tanky? Oh my goodness.
Are you asking why a Timbersaw is tanky?
True, an OD? OD doesn't care about your armor.
This guy is so... I mean, look at his items.
Yeah, he's got hood, he's got...
OD doesn't have nearly enough. He's only got 2 items, and none of them really increase his mana pool very much. He's only got 1600 mana.
I think this is the first time in a game where I see OD does not have the highest int. Because the int master is the Pugna, and he's blasting you, just seeing. Gonna get lifted and life drain. There's a lot of pure from the Pugna, and he's going to work. Yeah,
oh, he's just sucking away.
Oh my god, this is so fun. Why don't we see more Pugna? Pugna master race, let's go.
Dude, Sylar is showing us why Pugna is good.
Yeah. Dude, when I first saw Sylar pick up the Pugna, I'm like, oh no, this is some burdening shit. But no, I am happily surprised. 8 through lens into Ags, and the push was so strong.
Well, I mean, I don't really play Pugna, but at least now I know how to play Pugna.
Yeah, and that was a good model. Let's check out his damage output. Oh, it was a short game, only 12k damage, but I imagine if the game prolonged a bit. I mean, look at the damage on this side. Ursa did like 2k. What? How can Ursa only do 2k damage? I guess he was actually...
No. The more important thing is you look at that building damage. 7.7k building damage.
Right.
In 25 minutes. Yeah.
Actually...
That was the strat. I mean, what more can you say? That was sick. Very well executed. I mean, that early game was actually the most impressive thing to me. Normally you don't see these kind of heroes in that kind of lane setup, but Lanham and Garter, they just protected every lane so well.
Yeah, the rotation was great, and I think they did such an early lane switch. They put the bear back top, but by the time they have win all the lane, I think the other critical thing they did very well was they shut down the blink dagger, right? The slaughter blink came so late, and I think he only used it once in an actual gank. The second time it failed in a smoke. So well played to EHOME, but that's only game 1 of a best of 3 series. Game 2 is coming up, guys. You're watching the China Summit 6. We'll be back.
Damn it, Limmy.
God damn.